Good evening. This is AiR. Audio video test. Okay. We have on a Wednesday evening. I have just got into my room after a long drive, but I think we are good to go. Administrator, make this system as not co-host. Thank you. And Sip Siri, Sip Kamalji, Sip Sadanand, Sip Shiva, Sip Atmanand, Sip Deepatma, Sip Girishanand, Sip Rumataji, Sip Rekha, Sip Krishna, Sip M, Sip Samatma, Sip Atmaji, Sip Chotwani, Sip Anand Ki Khoj, Sip Yogini, Sip Sukhi, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Parvati Amma, Sip Atmatre, Sip Bliss, Sip Sita, Sip Sagai, Sip Chidanand, Sip Premchandji, Sip Das, Sip Shahid, Sip Manisha, Sip Pik, Sip Laveen, Sip Ashish Shia, Sip Soham, Sip Bliko, Sip Deepatma, and the rest of you, Chitra, others I cannot see. Welcome to the call. Ha. Now I'm breathing. It's Wednesday session, and we were driving for 5 hours from Lapland, not Lapland, to Santa's village in Rovaniemi. But we have an hour to go. Over to you. Who is asking questions? Administrator, are we good to go, Administrator? We have got, no questions. So I'll have chai. If you don't have any questions, I have time for berry tea. In Finland, I have what is called berry tea. I don't have India chai. I have berry. Like how Bala Siba makes adrak kacha, here they make berry tea. Kamalji says no time to, don't, I will not let you waste any time. Kamalji bolo, shuru, starting opening batsman and Payal.
Please kindly have your tea.
नहीं चाय तो बनती रहेगी ना, चाय ये बन रही है, berry tea अभी बन रही है चाय.
Then I'll feel guilty.
No, chai, nothing to feel. Bolo. One of the things we learn in Zoom call is not to feel guilty.
This ChatGPT talk on that day, the ghost of the ChatGPT wouldn't leave me my scientific logical mind. Pursued and bothering the rascal for last 2 days as my SIP wanted an answer.
फिर क्या हुआ?
हुआ वही बहुत बड़ा अच्छा हुआ. An answer, and I wouldn't give up that easily.
What was your question to
Finally,
ChatGPT?
ChatGPT got. The answer, the question answer both will come in this. Finally, ChatGPT got fed up because I kept on asking questions, and finally, ChatGPT got fed up and gave answer that too through a query. It said, I also appreciate your creation of me to help people globally, but do tell me, who has created you and your intelligence?
ChatGPT asked you.
Yeah, the ChatGPT asked me and it says, who has created this intelligence? Who has created you? Have you forgotten all that? Your creation is GPT, ChatGPT is fine. And that was the satisfying answer to my SIP.
Will be mighty pleased. I hope Will is on the call. He will be mighty pleased to hear because his the best friend is ChatGPT. Okay, good. Or kuch, Kamalji?
I hope no either.
Kamalji,
can I ask one more query, sir?
Yeah. You have
can
the
I
opening
ask,
batsman can ask.
Keep it
Opening
pending
batsman can ask as many questions.
Guruji, my biggest worry now, you have given wonderful 11-step methods to calm down mind. But this itself is mind-boggling.
No, why should it be mind-boggling? Means you are not following. You are not following this. No. आपका पहले तो आपका
उसी में mind will keep on spinning around that only.
पहले तो आपका इंटरनेट सही नहीं है. आपका इंटरनेट सही नहीं है.
I think your voice is breaking.
ऑडियो ऑफ वीडियो ऑफ करके ट्राई करो. ऑफ योर वीडियो.
अच्छा, मेरा इंटरनेट का प्रॉब्लम है.
Then your signal will become good. Off the video and speak. Kamalji, off your video and speak. He cannot hear, I think.
No, I can hear.
हाँ, तो if you are off your video, you will be able to speak. अभी बोलिए आपको क्या बोलना है?
I just wanted to request you, can you simplify this 11-step method to observe the mind, observe the rascal mind, and automatically everything will happen?
हाँ, it's very simple. If you want a simple method, whenever there's a mind, when the mind is troubling you, immediately come into state of consciousness, come to consciousness and lock the mind and block the mind and kill the mind. खत्म हो गया.
Thank you very much. God
If you
bless you.
want, see, problem ye hai, if in that case negative comes, then you flip to positive. In that case, if the monkey comes, you become a monk. You keep you should be ready with the answers if the problem comes. Otherwise, you make it simple. क्या problem है? Simple करा दो आप.
Now, because with that 11 things to remember and follow it systematically, that itself is a mind-boggling.
No. That the mind does not want you to do. The mind is stopping you from simple. अभी मैं आपको बोलता हूँ scientific Mr. Scientist कमल जी, आप गिनो 1 to 11 गिनो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 गिनना मुश्किल है.
नहीं, not at all.
तो क्यों ये मुश्किल है?
जी?
Mind is not letting you. Mind is not giving place in your memory to keep these 11 steps. Siri,
No, I
Siri,
remember.
tell the 11 steps. नहीं
I
एक मिनट
remember. Oh, sorry.
Siri, unmute Siri. Administrator, unmute Siri. Siri, tell 11 steps. देखते हैं Siri क्या बोलती है. Siri, you know it? हाँ बोलो. Unmute Siri, please.
First,
हाँ Siri.
become aware of the mind.
Become aware of the mind.
Flip from mind to consciousness.
Flip to consciousness.
Then 4 years, separate yourself, still the mind, snatch it, stop it. So
First you still it.
Still,
Oh,
separate, then snatch, then stop.
correct. 4S. Then
6 over. Then activate the intellect. Then become a monk. Then fill from nep to pep. Then be in yoga, not in boga. Lock the door.
good. Very good. Kamalji, what I'm only telling you is it's not difficult. If you want to remember, it's not difficult.
No, it's not question of remembering it.
हाँ.
It has to be implemented. That is
तो
important.
no, क्या होता है ना? Why I have given you such a detailed matter? Because this fellow rascal mind will otherwise he will trick you.
पर वो 11 के चक्कर में घुसा.
नहीं यार, what I'm telling you, Kamal ji, 11 step method is 100% method. आपको 3 step method try करो, वो 100% नहीं है.
ठीक है. Okay.
You keep both options ready. Keep both options available. अगर 3 step में नहीं होता है,
I think observe is the best solution I find.
you do it. You do what is suitable to you. No problem.
But be conscious. Observe, be
हाँ.
conscious.
First step is very important. Become aware of the mind. First, you have to become mind has invaded. If you are not aware, then the whole exercise will be broken. पहले तो जान लो कि मन चोर आ गया अंदर, घर के अंदर चोर है. पहले ये जान लो, उसके बाद जो भी करना है करो. Okay, Payal.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
I
Bolo
am on a
Payal.
run, so I am on the road. Actually, I'm walking. I
No
want to
problem.
ask you, Guruji, that mostly I've seen whenever you are in Finland, your energy levels change,
हाँ.
and you're more than excited to be in that place. It's what is fascinating, and how does place create that energy level? You know, a lot of times when they say that go out in nature, walk, things will change. So, I mean, for you, what generally works in that particular place?
Actually, what works is for me being with SIP. When I'm in Bangalore, sometimes the number of people who bombard me, it becomes like a fish market. So
Yeah.
otherwise I have a beautiful garden and I have a beautiful place. But now here today I got up in Finland. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, Finland time.
Okay.
And I wrote a new song because Nikhil Kamath, famous of Nikhil and Vinay, the music director, he has given us a music tune. I wrote a song today morning at 2:30.
Okay.
And I so all these things changes the way. Then I drove for 5 hours in such an, I mean, you know, you actually feel you're in heaven.
Mm.
Because so all this is what the normal world calls food for the soul. But no, but you feel soulful. You see sip in all. You experience sip for 5 hours instead of experiencing the rascal. So it doesn't matter where you are, whether you are on the mountain, or you're in the river, or you're in the top of a tree, or you need to be in sip consciousness, and that's what creates excitement.
So you say that you're more closer to SIP when you are there, and that's
Yeah,
why the
sip is.
energy levels change.
Yeah, because the rascals are missing, right? The people who are otherwise eating into my, they are eating into my consciousness, eating into my silence, eating into my me time, my sip time. That's why I run away from Bangalore. I have no work in Finland. I come here, I run away from Bangalore. Why do I run away?
So that means the timeout is necessary in life,
Absolutely.
regardless.
When
Uh,
Jesus, 2000 years ago, when Jesus used to feel that people are bugging him, he would sit in a boat and he would go away into the waters. It's written in the Bible.
okay. Got
You
it.
must have. If you don't have time, that means you are always subject to mind. But when I come out of the retreat, I call these retreats. When I'm in the retreat, I'm not in mind state. I'm in consciousness state.
Mhm.
And for
Understood.
example, yesterday, I spent about 2-3 hours yesterday in Prema Yoga. Oh, that Prema Yoga was amazing. It was the most beautiful thing, but it was because I had that consciousness.
Mhm. I have another question, if I may.
Yes.
There is a group in Dubai which I'm part of. It's a psychology group, and there was a call yesterday, and the topic was falling in love is a mental illness. There's some
Yeah.
author which has given a detailed understanding of why he thinks so, and I was amazed to know a lot of people were actually confirming that that's true. And I
Falling,
probably,
if falling in love is a mental illness,
yeah,
then first of all, people who think like that are mentally ill.
yeah, that's what
And
I
second of
thought.
and second of all, they don't know the meaning of love.
Yeah.
Because I don't tell people that, according to me, you should never fall in love.
Hmm.
Never. You
You
must
should not fall
always
in love.
never fall in love. Never.
Why?
You must always rise in love.
Hmm. Interesting thought.
See, when you fall in love means what? Then you're falling
You're
in love
broken.
means, no, you're falling. You're chasing. Nah.
Ah,
You know the biggest mistake, what people think? Let me tell you. People think love is being loved. But what I discovered, love is not being loved. Love is loving.
loving. Yeah, exactly.
When you give love, then you rise in love. When you are seeking love, you fall in love. When you're clinging, you're suffering, you're being attached to people. It's a disease. It's surely a mental disease.
It's a very
But
nice perspective, Guruji. I didn't thought on this line, but this is very nice. Good I
Payal,
asked you this question.
if I love you, but I have no expectation from you. So how can it be a mental illness? I love you because I want to love you. I've not seen you. I've not met you. I've seen you on the video. So if I love you
Huh.
as a divine sip, what is the problem?
I totally agree. And one more perspective which came was also surprising is people who love basically are not in love with themselves, which again I didn't believe, because when you are in love with yourself, you actually love, right? You love in the right
Then
way. Uh,
if you're
but
if you're in love with your true self, if you're in love with the sip in you, if you're in love because you have got awakened that you are a divine being, then
yeah,
you have to love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. If you
exactly.
don't
And
love,
this,
if
yeah,
you don't love yourself, if you don't love yourself and you love others, then you're not rising in love, then you're falling in love.
then you're falling in love. Very interesting,
Yeah.
Guruji. Thank you so much.
So
Thank you. Let me ponder over it
yeah,
some
love
more
is an
time.
let me tell you, love is an ecstasy of joy. Love is the most beautiful emotion of human being. But very few people understand the beautiful emotion of love.
Agreed. Agreed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Payal. Suki, can we have Suki? Yes, Suki.
Shivoham, sir.
Shiva.
So soul is always in eternal bliss, right?
Yes, yes.
And from this 2 days, we have been in the happiness secret. You have been discussing on, activating the intellect when your consciousness and all. So when we are in consciousness, who is happy?
When you are in consciousness, who is happy? You tell me.
The combination of body, mind, ego.
My dear Suki, you didn't come for Pune retreat?
I was there.
In what I teach you at Pune retreat? You're making the same mistake. The moment you are in consciousness, where is the mind and ego?
It's not there.
Then you're telling the mind and ego will be happy?
Then who is happy? I mean, I don't know. From yesterday, I've been suddenly.
Okay. The moment, okay. Step by step. Let's go step by step. When you're not in consciousness, who is happy or unhappy?
The body.
When you're not in body and
mind, ego.
correct.
Mind is in
There are only three entities. How many entities are there?
3: body, mind, and ego.
BME.
Correct.
When you get into consciousness, the first entity is gone. Which entity?
Mind.
Mind is gone. So now who's left now?
Body and ego.
Body, ego, and consciousness.
And consciousness.
When you're in consciousness, body, ego, and consciousness comes. Now, if the intellect is activated and Satya comes, I am not I, then who is gone?
The false ego is gone.
See, you're in consciousness now. False ego is gone. So who's left now?
The body with consciousness.
So who's happy now? Are you understanding practically? Do you have to just blindly listen to me, or you understand practically?
No, I am understanding, sir.
You all must understand it practically, not that air comes and blah, 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 it doesn't go. No. You have to understand clearly what I'm saying.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
When you are in consciousness, then you're only in body and chitta. When you're in consciousness with the buddhi, vivek, then it is body, is in satya chitta. Then satya chitta ananda, the one who's in consciousness, the conscious being, the same conscious being is now not having the false ego and the mind. The mind has become consciousness, the false ego has become the awakened ego, and the same human being from Sukeshini becomes Sukhi, and she is Sukhi. Difficult to understand or easy to understand?
No. Thank you, sir.
If I'm complicating, don't leave me. Don't let me go so easily if I'm complicating.
No.
Okay.
I now got it clearly. Thank you.
Thank you. Laksha Prakasha. Prakasha, Laksha, Prakasha. Yes, Prakasha. Prakasha. Are you unmuted? I don't see Prakasha. Prakasha is not there.
Good evening, Guruji. I am there.
Yes, Prakasha. Bolo.
Good evening, Guruji. Guruji, this 6 enemies is there with me. This is troubling me a lot to enter to spirituality or achieve something. What is,
What 6 enemies? What 6 enemies?
That kama, krodha, lobha, mada, matsara, madhurya. These 6 enemies troubling me a lot, actually, Guruji. I unable to enter to spirituality and achievement something in life. This is always focusing this is on laziness and jealousy, that. Especially these enemies are troubling me a lot.
You do not have 6.
Suggest me, Guruji, what to do and come out from this.
You do not have 6 enemies. You only have 2 enemies.
सुन गुरुजी.
The two enemies are mind and ego.
हाँ.
The six problems, the six, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, Matsarya, all this comes from the mind and ego.
Okay, Guruji. Okay.
If you are on this, you are not coming on this call every day. I can't help you. How I can help
Yes,
you? if you don't come?
weekly test coming because work pressure, Guruji.
See, no, I don't have a problem. I'm just telling you, if
Okay.
you are on this call every day, let me explain to you.
Okay.
When I come, you know where I am now? You know where I am?
No, I don't know, Guruji.
I am in North Pole, Arctic
Oh.
Circle.
Okay,
Very
Guruji.
often, the temperature here is minus 25 to minus 40.
Minus. Okay, Guruji.
The doctor has told me if you get a cold, you must take antibiotic called azithrol. But that
Okay, Guruji.
antibiotic does not work. If I take one day, I don't take one day, I take one day, I don't take one day, it does not work.
Okay.
If the antibiotic has to work, how much I have to take, when I have to take? Every day, morning and night.
Okay, Guruji. Okay.
So if you have got not one problem, two problems, you are talking about six problems, six enemies.
Yes, Guruji.
First, you invest 1 hour a day on this call.
Okay, Guruji.
Find a way. I can guarantee you within 1 month you will change. 1 month or 2 months,
Please,
100%
Guruji.
you will change. No, but you have to come the call every day and you have to talk to me every day. You must try to ask a question on one of these six problems. Starting today, you have any question on the six problems, or from tomorrow you will ask?
Sure, Guruji.
You have to frame the question on your six problems. Take one question every day and ask me, I'm having this problem. I will tell you how to solve. So I'm asking, you are going to tell me the problem today, or you will frame the question tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Guruji.
Please, but you must try to, it's worth investing this 1 hour. It will change your life.
Sure, Guruji.
Thank you. Pix, and then Harsha. Pix.
Shivam Guruji,
Shivoham.
we have three type of karma: prarabdha karma, sanchit karma, agami karma.
Okay.
If I realize that I am not this mind, body, and ego, which is responsible for this karma, then I will be liberated.
Correct.
Is it how? I want to go investigation about this question.
So tell me, what are these three karmas you understand? How do you understand these three karmas? Tell me 1, 2, 3. पहला कर्मा क्या है?
पहला कर्म जो मैं जन्मों जन्मों से मैंने इकट्ठा किया हुआ है, संचित कर्म.
वेरी गुड. वो कैसे हुआ? जन्मों जन्म से हुआ. डन.
डन.
तो ये हमारे बास्केट में वी गॉट संचित कर्मा. सेकंड कर्मा क्या है?
प्रारब्ध कर्म.
वो क्या है?
जो इस जन्म में मैंने अच्छे या बुरे कर्म किए उनका वो है.
नहीं, संचित कर्मा इज जन्म जन्म का कर्मा. I may have 1000 positive and 1000 negative in my sanchit karma.
Yes.
Prarabdha karma, I may bring 200 positive, 200 negative. I may bring something from sanchita karma and this karma.
Okay.
Third karma क्या है?
आगामी कर्म जो मैं इस लाइफ में कर रहा हूँ.
Correct. अच्छा बुरा, अच्छा बुरा, अच्छा बुरा जो करेंगे, it will be added. It will be added to prarabdha or it will be added to sanchita?
प्रारब्ध.
Because sanchita lock हो गया.
Yes.
अभी पिक्स प्रभु इन कृष्ण सिंगल, आपके पास अभी 3 कर्म है या 2 कर्म है?
2 कर्म.
हाँ, तीसरा कर्म क्या हो गया?
लॉक हो गया वो.
लॉक हो गया. क्लियर हो गया आपका? संचित कर्म विच इज कॉल्ड द कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर्म, द कॉर्पस, द वेयरहाउस, वो हमारा नहीं है.
राइट.
यू हैव गॉट ओनली 2 कर्म. यू हैव गॉट ओपनिंग बैलेंस एंड करंट अकाउंट.
यस.
अभी आप ये इतना यहां तक पहुंचा, अभी आप क्वेश्चन पूछो.
अभी मैंने रियलाइज किया कि मैं ये माइंड, बॉडी एंड ईगो नहीं हूँ.
वेरी गुड.
माइंड जो विच इज नॉट फाइंड, वो है ही नहीं. ठीक है, वो थॉट्स, बंडल ऑफ थॉट्स है, नेगेटिव थॉट्स है.
वेरी गुड.
बॉडी जो डिमोलिश हो जाएगी, एक एज फैक्टर है, एज तक रहेगी इस वर्ल्ड में. ईगो को मेरे को इनलाइटेड करना है. ठीक है, ईगो को किल नहीं कर सकता, मैं इनलाइटेड कर सकता हूँ. ठीक है, अगर मैंने ये कर लिया, ये रियलाइजेशन हो गया कि मैं ना माइंड हूँ जिसके जो रिस्पॉन्सिबल है कर्मा के लिए, ना ये बॉडी हूँ जिसने ये कर्म किए हैं या सोचा है या हाथ से किए हैं या पाँव से किए हैं, और ना ईगो हूँ, ईगो से मैंने किसी को हर्ट किया हो, वो आया हो। तो अगर मैं ये नहीं हूँ, माइंड बॉडी एंड ईगो नहीं हूँ, तो मैं रिस्क फ्री हूँ इन कर्मों से।
हाँ, तो आपका क्वेश्चन आप सब जानते हैं। आप क्या पूछना चाहते हैं? आप तो सब जानते हैं।
मैं ये बस ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहा था, ये होता कैसे है।
ये क्या है?
हाथ,
ये क्या है? हाथ। अभी मैंने ये क्या है?
रुमाल,
मैंने
पेपर।
ये रूमाल या टिश्यू मैंने हाथ पे रखा,
यस।
फिर मैंने रूमाल या टिश्यू फिर हाथ में रखा, फिर मैंने रूमाल या टिश्यू फिर मैंने हाथ में रखा। वो ऐसा हो रहा नहीं हो रहा है?
हो रहा है सर।
ये हाथ है बॉडी।
यस।
हम बॉडी में कर्म रख रहे हैं, हम बॉडी में कर्म रख रहे हैं, हम बॉडी में कर्म रख रहे हैं।
यस।
अगर वो बॉडी है ही नहीं तो कहाँ रखेंगे हम?
फिर फिर तो कोई जगह ही नहीं है सर रखने की। वो
अभी मैं क्या पी रहा हूं?
टी,
कैसे पी रहा हूं?
कप के
किसमें?
थ्रू।
कप।
कप।
अगर कप है ही नहीं तो? इफ देयर इज नो कप, वेयर इज द टी? द मोमेंट यू आर ओनली, यू हैव द नॉलेज। अभी आपका नॉलेज इज 100%। आपका नॉलेज क्या है? ये बॉडी जो है, ये कृष्ण सिंगल का बॉडी है। द बॉडी इज ओनली द एक्टर, द बॉडी इज ओनली द एक्टर ऑफ द कर्मा, द डूअर ऑफ द कर्मा। हु इज द डायरेक्टर ऑफ द कर्मा?
प्रभु।
Who is- no, who is- प्रभु इज नॉट डायरेक्ट। हु आपके बॉडी को पाप करने के लिए कौन बोल रहा है? "Hey, कृष्ण का उसको लात
माइंड,
मारो", कौन बोल रहा है?
माइंड, माइंड, माइंड,
माइंड एंड ईगो, माइंड एंड ईगो, मी।
ईगो। यस।
Body is the actor, mind and ego is the director.
ओके।
Your body is only instrument. अगर कल गन से हम शूट करेंगे तो कर्मा किसका होगा? गन का होगा।
नहीं, वो तो इंस्ट्रूमेंट है।
बॉडी क्या है?
इंस्ट्रूमेंट।
बॉडी का कोई कर्म नहीं है। आपने बोला बॉडी का कर्म है, बॉडी का बिल्कुल कर्म नहीं होता है।
ओके।
कर्म किसका होता है?
माइंड एंड ईगो का।
माइंड एंड ईगो है का? दिखाओ मुझे।
जो
माइंड
जाइकोट
एंड
के
ईगो
रूप
है
में
का?
जन्म, माइंड एंड ईगो ही लेते हैं ना, जाइकोट के रूप में जन्म जो होता है।
बिल्कुल लेते हैं, अविद्या के कारण लेते हैं। अभी आप अविद्या में है क्या?
नहीं,
अगर
इग्नोरेंस
आप अविद्या में, अगर आपका अविद्या है तो पक्का आपका माइंड एंड ईगो है, पक्का आपका कर्म है, आपको भोगना ही पड़ेगा।
ओके, ओके। इग्नोरेंस रिमूव होने का मतलब है रियलाइजेशन आना, और रियलाइजेशन के बाद में मुक्ति हो जाती है।
अगर आपको समझ में आ गया कि माइंड एंड ईगो है, साला है कौन?
और जो कल आपका मंत्र था गुरुजी,
तो ये हो गया,
दिस और दैट,
ये क्लियर हुआ। बिफोर
ये
यू जंप
क्लियर
टू
हो गया।
दिस एंड दैट, ये हाँ, अभी
ये
कल
क्लियर।
के बारे में बोलो। हाँ
कल कल का हमारा मंत्र था दिस और दैट, दैट इज द
हाँ,
मंत्र फॉर इनलाइटनमेंट।
करेक्ट।
उसका कोई एग्जांपल देके समझाओ सर। मैं तो ये कर पाऊं मैं, और का मतलब
अच्छा,
है या तो माइंड में हूं
सिंपल
या कॉन्शियस।
सिंपल बात नहीं, सिंपल बात है। मैं ये पानी पीऊं या ये शराब पीऊं, दिस और दैट।
माइंड और कॉन्शियसनेस अगर
नो
मैं
नो, नॉट माइंड और कॉन्शियस। नो 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 नो। दिस और दैट का मतलब है डिस्क्रिमिनेट। Discriminate का, there are only two words to remember to discriminate: black and white, wrong and right. कि discrimination का मतलब है काला है सफेद है। कौन बता सकता है?
इंटेलेक्ट
आप बता सकते हैं? नहीं बता सकते? ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट
बता सकते हैं सर।
क्यों? कैसे बता सकते हैं?
इंटेलेक्ट।
ना, एक अंधा है, अंधा को इंटेलेक्ट है, वो बता सकता है ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट?
नहीं, वो देख नहीं सकता।
फिर the intellect which is using the five senses, the body, mind, ego, the intellect is able to, in every human being, there is an intellect.
यस।
जिसका बुद्धि नष्ट हो जाता है, the one whose intellect is failed cannot attain enlightenment.
Okay.
So you have to always be in that discriminative mode. सभी अभी आपके पास there's a 50 रुपए किलो में बेरीज है.
Okay.
और सामने वाले शॉप में होलसेल शॉप है, 50 रुपए में 5 किलो मिलता है. यहाँ पे 50 रुपए में 1 किलो मिलता है. कहां से लेंगे?
जहाँ 5 किलो मिल रहा है.
बिकॉज यू आर डिस्क्रिमिनेटिंग. अगर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं है तो फिर द मंत्रा आई गेव yesterday, I think you missed the call probably, or you. The mantra I gave yesterday, this or that, this or that, this or that, means that you are always using what?
Intellect.
When can you use intellect? When can you use
discriminate.
intellect? When can you
Discriminate.
use intellect? When can you use?
If I'm in consciousness,
Correct. If you're not in consciousness,
then mind will take over.
can you use intellect? Can you do this or that?
I can.
You cannot do. With mind, you cannot do this or that.
Yes, with mind we can choose, but
माइंड
within,
अगर आप कोई लड़की के ऊपर पागल है, माइंड बोलेगा भागो 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 भागो, आप भागेंगे. माइंड ये नहीं बोलेगा कि भागो या मत भागो.
but
द
अगर
इंटेलेक्ट,
consciousness में
अगर आप हमेशा दिस और दैट इंटेलेक्ट में है, उसका मतलब है कॉन्शियसनेस में है 100% एनलाइटनमेंट, नॉट 99%, 100% एनलाइटनमेंट. अगर कोई 100% एनलाइटनमेंट अगर कॉन्शियसनेस में है और उसको एनलाइटनमेंट नहीं होता है, मैं जूम कॉल बंद कर दूंगा.
Okay, sir, got it.
इट इज इम्पॉसिबल. बट बीइंग, अगर वो मंत्र के साथ हमेशा कोई जी सकता है, उसका बेड़ा पार हो गया.
This or that,
हर्षल एंड, हाँ, गॉट इट.
this or that, every time.
दिस, हमेशा हमेशा कीप सिंगिंग. हमेशा बोलो दिस और दैट, 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 दिस और दैट. जो भी तुम्हारा फेवरेट सॉन्ग आता है, दिस और दैट, दिस और दैट, दिस और दैट, दिस और दैट, दिस और दैट. हाँ, देन यू
Got it.
समटाइम्स, हाँ. So when you say this or that, sometimes your intellect will tell you not this and not that. When you are in consciousness. हम जब 25 years I was in retail business. What I was in?
Retail business.
तो हमेशा वो रिटेल बिजनेस में वो क्या दिखाता था, साड़ी सेल करता था, बच्चों का कपड़ा सेल करता था. तो जो सेल्समैन था वो कस्टमर को पूछता था, यू लाइक दिस? वो कस्टमर बोलता था नो. फिर वो बोलता था यू लाइक दिस? कस्टमर बोलता नो. फिर बोलता था यू लाइक दिस? वो बोलता था नो. मैं तो एक्सपर्ट सेल्समैन था. मैं आ गया, मैं पूछता था, हेलो हाउ यू मैडम, टी और कॉफी, वेरी गुड, यू लाइक दिस और दिस, यू वांट दिस और दिस. ना बोलने का चांस ही नहीं है.
Only 2 options are available.
नहीं, मैं ये तो 25 साल पहले यूज किया दिस और दैट, और मेरा बिजनेस सक्सेस हो गया. हर्षद.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hello, sir.
यस.
Same question was there, but I get the answer in your last example you are given.
What is the question and what is the answer?
This or that.
You understood what? I think yesterday
Yes, sir,
many of
yes.
you did not understand because I did not get enough time to explain. Anand,
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Atmanand gave the answer, but I don't know how many people understood.
Yes, sir. But you given last example now. You're running behind the girl, and you can after that one you realize this or that. Then I'll get you the answer.
No, because you have to be clear, na.
Yes,
What
sir.
you this or that means you are not in the mind state. Mind will not let you decide. Intellect will
Yes,
let you decide. Intellect has to be awake. That's why Adi Shankara called it Viveka Chudamani. Viveka
yes, yes.
Chudamani means the Vivek, the intellect is the Chudamani. It is the biggest treasure. What mantra I gave yesterday is not my mantra. It belongs to Adi Shankara. Adi Shankara called it Viveka Chudamani. AiR called it this or that.
Yes. In
You can
consciousness, activate the intellect, and then intellect will decide this or that. Am I right, sir?
no. You keep on telling yourself this or that, this or that, this or that. When you tell yourself this or that, you are forcing the intellect to awaken the consciousness. When you force the intellect to awaken the consciousness, mind is dead. Then you are able to be enlightened.
Got
So
it.
I'm giving you a reverse method.
Yes, it is here. Yes.
Not otherwise very difficult to be in consciousness. How to be in consciousness to activate the intellect? I am telling activate
No.
the intellect and you will be in consciousness.
From this and that, you have to activate intellect.
Activate intellect and awaken consciousness.
Yes.
That is the method. Ashish,
Okay,
yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, AiR.
And Shiva. Yes, good evening.
So my question was regarding karma. When you say that you do a particular karma, and then, so I have done a crime today, for example, and then I say that I am not the body and I'm not the mind. Is it some way of shirking responsibility to some extent?
No.
How would you process that? I mean, I distance myself after doing the act, but then I'm not absolving myself, right?
I am not the body or mind is not a manipulative statement. It is a realization.
Correct.
If I murder somebody and say, oh, I am not the body, I am not the mind, you think that means I'm allowed to murder?
So, yeah, but then there is an absolving mentality of human beings also, right? We
That is
tend to,
ignorance. That is just like people say ignorance is bliss. Is ignorance bliss?
no.
But why everybody says ignorance is bliss? Oh, I told somebody, you got such a big boil here. Please go check, it may be cancer. नहीं better repeat, पता नहीं मुझे है नहीं है. I don't want to go check. What is that? After 2 days, it becomes double size. After 1 month, it becomes big size. After 3 months, the ear gets cut. The whole cancer is out of blown. Now doctor says I cannot do anything. I'm just giving another example. So back to your question. If somebody is doing a crime, a bad karma, forget bad karma, simple bad karma, and says, oh, I'm not the body and mind, saying does not free you from the karma.
Even believing in a very convenient manner, it doesn't.
And that you have to be able to be free from the karma. Karma should free you. So I don't think I told this ever in the call before. First time I'm telling you all something new. Pay attention, please. Everybody, it's a new item, new release, new item song. You cannot be free from karma. Karma has to leave you.
How?
Karma will leave you when karma looks and says you have realized you are not body, mind, ego.
So it all boils down to realization.
No, if the moment, suppose karma knows Ashish has become Sia, all her karma should be free. Karma will give you a certificate. You are free from all karma. You cannot go and fool karma. You cannot. Nobody in the world can fool karma. So you cannot drop your karma. I used to always say in our books, we will have to change this the way we write it. You cannot actually drop your karma. But the moment you realize I am not I, karma will let go of you. This is a famous Mahamrityunjaya mantra. You know the Mahamrityunjaya mantra? You know. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhana Mrityor Mokshya Mamritaat Om. So this means that the melon will not leave the creeper. The creeper will leave the melon.
Okay.
You have created a new method of us telling this because no, you cannot drop karma. Actually, you can. Your karma will automatically be dropped if you are not the doer. If you are not the body is the actor. You're not the mind and ego. You are the director. You are the soul. You become part of the creator. Then who says the karma? Karma will leave you.
So one other way is to be distant from it, right? From the result or
Actually, unless you awaken, it's very simple. You tell me, how can you drop all karma? If you know the answer today, means at least you have 80% you are ready. How can you drop all karma today? Tell me.
by realizing that I'm not the doer.
How?
I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the ego.
How will you do it?
By realizing I am SIP.
How will you do it?
With enlightened mind, with
How
enlightened
what
thought.
will you do? What will you do?
What?
Very simple. 3 words. My answer is in 3 words. Ashish becomes Sia. Ashish becomes Sia. If Ashish becomes a soul in Ashish, Sia, for you to think about calling yourself Sia is a big Herculean task. अगर मैं YPO को बोलूंगी मैं सिया हूँ, बोलेगा ये पागल लड़की, क्या हो गया ये लड़की पागल. I don't know whether I'll have my job or I won't have my job if I call myself Sia. This is the
True.
mind is making you worry.
They wouldn't understand. I live in a society where people wouldn't understand.
So I'm just saying I've taken a pet name.
Okay.
It's my pet name. No, because you have to start becoming Sia.
Right.
As long as you are Ashish, your karma cannot be liberated. I'm not just saying change the name, but changing the name will change your identity.
Okay.
Changing your identity will free you from body, mind, ego.
Understood.
I hope. It's not so easy, but it's the way.
Yes.
Siva.
Thank you.
Siva. Thank you.
Shivom Guruji.
Shivoham.
How many of them have understood yesterday's call? But it was very clear. I attended the happiness secret also there today. The same thing you repeated again, this or that mantra. So you said that if you are in a state of discrimination, you are in consciousness and you can definitely this or that you can discriminate. I am Siva, I am not Vanita. That discrimination you can do. So this.
So what? So
this
how do you use the mantra effectively? Tell me.
This, I am not this body, mind, ego. I am Siva, soul in Siva.
So full day you will keep on saying that only?
No, not full day, but I'll be in consciousness always.
How? Cannot be.
What?
Because mind will come inside.
No, another thing you said in the happiness secret, a formula, if I remember it. Consciousness, you build a dam to stop the gushing water of thoughts.
I like
that. I like that one.
Okay. How will you use it?
Always in consciousness can kill. I will kill the mind. Kill the mind. Stop. And or from left to pep, the 11 points.
Tell me honestly. Tell me honest thing. Honestly, tell me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay.
Will you be honest? Pakka?
Yes. Sure.
Pakka.
Otherwise, it's my loss.
Tell me one foolish thing you did last 24 hours. Any one foolish thing you did last 24 hours. Silly thing or foolish thing or what you should not have done or what you should not have said or what you should not, anything which you are saying, why I did like this, yeah, what?
Yesterday's, when I was saying what is this or that, the answer I didn't like. I was in a mind state. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, then what this AiR is talking some nonsense answer today, is not giving good answer today, is not giving right answer, correct?
No, not yours. It was my mistake. I made a mistake.
So if you make a mistake, but you didn't like it, so that is something you know you should not have not liked what you did.
Maybe I didn't know how to put it in.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But if you are in that this or that this or that, if you are in that conscious state of always this or that, then Shiva should say, okay, it's okay. I gave answer, but I did not know the right answer. I learned from AiR the right answer. Now it's fine. What you need to do is not only Shiva and Vanita. Full day from morning to night, if you start saying I'm Shiva or Vanita, no, if you say like that morning to night, you'll be in mental hospital. You will have to go to you cannot you have to full day. If your husband brings and gives you vada pav and bread, you have to say this or that. If that Zomato fellow brought to your house, Zomato fellow bought biryani, you're not giving tip. Your mind is asking why you're not giving tip to that fellow, this or that. You have to be constantly every item that you are doing in your life, you have to be having this or that, this or that, this or that. What you're eating, this or that. What TV you're watching, this or that. What you're talking, this or that. Whether you are calling or not calling, this or that. You are going or not going, this or that. Now tell me if you understood the meaning. Why full time this AiR? You're crazy, man. You're crazy. How can full day this or that? How can I do? Why I'm asking you to do this or that?
For enlightenment, we have to discriminate, no? For
Why?
the-
Why? Because mad fellow AiR tells you to do,
No.
you'll blindly do it. Why I am telling what to eat also this or that. What to wear clothes also this or that. Why? Atmanand. Why? He wants to answer the question. Why? Atmanand.
Shivam Guruji, so that we can activate the intellect that will kill the mind and make sure that we remain in consciousness.
If you keep this, thank you, Atmanand. If you keep on this or that, this or that, this or that, this question, this or that, will activate your consciousness. This or that means your intellect is awake. This or that will activate consciousness. It will kill the mind and you will be enlightened. Shiva, understood, Shiva, what I'm saying? Everything that's happening, everything happening in your life, this or that, this or that, this or that, this or that, this or that. You want to say something? Unmute Shiva, please. Shiva, and then yes, Shair also wants to say something.
Yeah.
We have some new. Yes.
Now
You're clear?
it is very clear why this or that. I got it.
Still 50% of the people in this call or 70% don't understand.
No, but I am clear, very clear. Why this?
Now tell me, if you're very clever, you tell me why you should tell this or that.
To activate my intellect. When I'm in
Intellect is already active. When
consciousness,
you're saying this or when you're saying this or that, automatically your intellect is active. So why you must say this or that?
to kill the mind.
How you will kill the mind?
When I'm in consciousness.
And what happens when you're using the intellect?
I can discriminate whether this one.
And in what state can you discriminate? What is that state called?
Vivek, intellect.
In what state is the Vivek and intellect able to say this or that? What is that state called?
State of consciousness.
Correct. Correct. Your mind was trying to defeat you now, but you did not. You were still stuck. Very clear that you understand now clearly. When you're keeping on asking this or that, this or that, this or that, this or that, this means your intellect is active. Intellect can only be active when you're in consciousness. If you're in consciousness, means there's no mind. If there's no mind, you're enlightened. Shair. And Atmanand, you want to say something?
Thank you.
Atmanand? You're done. Atmanand is done. Okay, Shair.
Hello, Shivam. So I just want to. It's always this or that.
This
or that. This or that.
Beautiful. But Shayad, this or that is good all the time, but everything you do, Shayad, everything, you're giving a talk, this or that. You're talking to somebody, this or that. You're accepting an assignment, this or that. You're going, this or that. You're not going, this or that. You're telling, this or that. What? Shall tell me, Shah, just to be sure everybody is clear. So what is the importance of asking this or that at all times of life, Shah? Can you explain?
It will make you work with your intellect. It will allow you to discriminate, and you will be always in the consciousness state. If you flip here, flip again, flip here, flip again. Pisla idhar gaya, pisla idhar gaya.
So by asking this and that, essentially what's happening? We are always
And the consciousness state, and then intellect is awake.
And if we don't ask, if we are not in this or that state, what will happen?
Maybe you're still in mind state and taking decisions.
Not maybe, you are in mind state. There is no maybe. There is no maybe.
I always keep this actually. I always keep.
But this is the reverse method. What this coin is another method. Coin is moving from mind to consciousness. Not easy. But this or that is very easy. We will try to make one new toy. This or that toy we will try to make. We will make this tuck, 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 tuck. Some toy will be available. Please find out some any toy. Tuck, 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 tuck. Some toy will be there. Give me one toy. This, that, this, that, this, that. You get a tick, tick, something, some toy you find, give me some sample. Anybody gets a good toy, give us an idea, we will make the toy for you, this or that. As Ru.
Shivoham Guruji. So, two questions like actually, anyway, we have always felt that we have a subconscious mind. I mean, like before we were always like thinking, okay, I have a subconscious mind which is hinting me. And then we will learn to tap onto that subconscious mind, right? There was always, anytime you take decisions, there's always something telling you, no, don't do this. And something tells you, do this, right? So, say like if we are tapping into this and that, how can you add something more wherein you actually take a conscious decision? Like, okay, if you're confident that you're taking conscious decision for like kachra and food that you said, you'll obviously not take kachra, you'll take good food. But sometimes you are caught up in nomadic things which are you might not conscious, you're really not knowing whether you're taking a perfect decision.
Tell me why.
Yeah, you're not in your conscious state, right? So that's why you're not.
How do you know? How do you know you're not in your conscious state?
If you're not taking a good decision, right? You will get
But
that
how
guilt.
do you know? How do you know you're not taking? How do you know you're not taking the right decision?
Yeah, something is always warning you, like inside.
No, you're getting hundreds of thoughts in your head. Pada, 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 pada. You're getting so many thoughts. There's no clarity. There's no clarity in your mind. I'm asking you if you're 100% clear what decision you're taking, you're 200% clear, then also you feel like this?
But sometimes you might be taking an action according to your desire and not for the right action.
Yeah, but you're not asking this or that. Suppose I have a desire. No, suppose today I was in minus 25 degree and I was freezing.
Yeah.
I had not had coffee for say 3-4 months, a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But I had to ask my question, freeze or have a hot cup of coffee. So what did I decide?
Yeah, have a hot cup of coffee.
I said, okay.
Yeah, so like this, like now we're on a diet and we have given up tea and coffee, okay? But there's it's not urge sometimes that come on, it's okay, come on, it's okay.
That is overruling this or that. That come on, it's okay, come on, it's okay, come on, it's okay is your mind.
Yeah, it's very difficult that time to like, and then you might just feel it.
It's not difficult at all when you are on this path.
Yeah, we are practicing.
It was impossible for me to lose it. I had to lose 4 or 5 kilos in September and not put on the kilos in September, October, November, and December was impossible in my life. This time I have not put on weight for 4 months.
Wow.
Because I'm in consciousness.
So, what can we add as one more word wherein we are at an alert of actually taking the, like, okay, this or that is good for
You have to
those
add,
who are.
you have to add only one more word.
What?
It's called trust.
S-
It's called trust.
Trust in SIP.
You have to trust the guru in what word the word guru gives, and if you follow the guru, you follow trust, then you don't need any other word.
Okay. Okay.
If I did not trust my guru, I would not be here talking to you today.
Yeah.
One day my guru told me, "Oh, astral world." I told him, "What the hell astral world you're talking about?"
Mhm.
I asked my guru, "What is this nonsense astral world? What is this?"
Uh-uh.
And my guru said, "I withdraw. There is no astral world." But I did not, I trusted the guru and I went and told him, "I am not happy about the answer you gave me."
So you mean to say if we will say this or that, we will 100% be taking the right decision.
And absolutely. If you
We
live
wouldn't
with
follow
this or that, you try it for 15 days. If you do 100 times a day, this or that, if your life does not change, you can come and tell me anything, I'm ready to do.
Okay,
But
we'll
don't come
practice.
after 1 month and tell, "Yeah, for 1 month I am thinking whether I should do this or that. I'm not able to do, what to do, nothing."
Okay. Okay.
You take, okay. I will try to make a bracelet or something, this or that. Maybe you all should wear it in your hand. I'll try to give you all something. Something I have to give you all because it should be in your a bracelet or something, TikTok, this or that. I have to give you all, or the TikTok to wear. I have to give you something fancy. You have to keep this with you. It is not, it does not matter what is the decision. It does not matter. I don't care what you're doing with this or that, but this or that, this or that keeps your intellect alive. That intellect being alive keeps your consciousness intact. Your consciousness intact kills your mind. Enlightenment you will find.
So you mean to say it's a practice which will lead to the right decision?
Absolutely. Not right decision. It will make you enlightened.
Okay. One more thing is like when we are sleeping, I mean, are we conscious or not conscious? Because I've realized a lot of things come to my mind in my sleep around 5, 6 in the morning, and the things which are actually making me aware of like you shouldn't be
It's
doing
very,
this, you shouldn't be doing that.
yeah, it's very simple. What you said is correct.
So means
What did you say?
I mean to say when we are sleeping, are we is our consciousness more sharply awakened at in our sleep time?
You told me when we are sleeping, are we conscious or we are not conscious?
Yeah, yeah.
The answer is correct.
What does it mean?
That means when you're sleeping, either you're conscious or you're not conscious.
Oh, okay. So you can also be conscious when you're sleeping.
Of course, if you're I may be in the bed, but I'm listening to whatever everybody is talking, I am already awake.
No, if you're in deep sleep.
And you're deep, then you're not awake, then you're not conscious.
But I get a lot
Well,
of good messages.
your question has no answer. There's no need of any answer. If you're conscious, then you're listening with your ears. If you're not conscious, the mind is making you dream. Either you're dreaming or you're not dreaming.
But I get an inner voice early morning, which always corrects me for so many things which are
If you are
actually correcting me.
if you are listening to that inner voice and your body is asleep and you're not listening to everybody in your house and you're completely asleep, it is your mind that is fooling you.
Okay.
Beware.
Okay. Okay. One more little question. Can I ask you, or it's like
Quickly, that time is over. Quickly.
okay, maybe you can forward it for tomorrow. But the question is like, I have seen many examples, including when my mom was passing away. One day before she passing away, she said in Sindhi, like, Subane vanbo jite vanno. Like she informed that I will be going tomorrow. Similarly, I had a friend in my building, her son.
She
So many,
might have, I know people who have told like this 100 times.
yeah. So
And then
then,
100th time they went.
yeah. So
Then
what
what
do they
about the 99? What about the 99 times which they did not go?
No, but what is it that they how do
No,
they
first
come
to
to
answer my question. I know an old lady who told 100 times, tomorrow I'm going, tomorrow I'm going, tomorrow I'm going, tomorrow I'm going 100 times. After 100 times, one day she went. Then
that? I don't know.
No, that means nobody knows when you're going. That's the simple answer.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but of course, unless the doctor tells you you're got cancer or we are removing the ventilator, now you're going to die. Obviously, you know you may go.
There are many cases where they see some souls coming to pick them up and all, you know.
If you are sacred Ru, then you will not listen to these stories.
Okay.
Be in this. See, what's the mistake? You're making a big mistake. What's the big mistake you're making in your life?
Not focusing on what you're saying.
No, big mistake you're not listening. You're making the biggest mistake of your life.
What?
You tell me, what's the biggest mistake of your life?
Not listening to my conscious mind?
You are making the biggest mistake of your life.
What?
You're not asking this or that.
Okay.
Siba,
Okay.
if you ask this or that, you will throw all these stories in the dustbin. Siba,
Okay.
that gave you the answer why you need this or that. You need it most. Siba, this or that, this or that, this or that. What is kachara? Throw in the dustbin. Bolo Siba, time ho gaya.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Guruji, with this, with the pattern of this or that, we will break the pattern of thinking and overthinking and caught over the mind state. We will break this pattern.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because from so many years, Guruji, from yesterday, I am practicing that only, this or that, this or that.
आप
Guruji,
हमेशा आपको आप ना जो भी मैं बोलता हूँ वो वीक में वो दैट बिकम्स फ्लेवर ऑफ द वीक अगर वे वीक में मैंगो होता है तो आप पूरा मैंगो खाती है नेक्स्ट वीक में सीताफल हो जाता है तो आप सीताफल खाती है पर 1 वीक के बाद आप भूल जाती है
नहीं गुरुजी, I won't forget because I want to get enlightened और ऐसे forgetness और ये कुछ काम का नहीं
this
है.
or that. Okay, this or that. So last question, Sundar Giri, and Will was there if Will wants to ask. Otherwise, last question, Sundar Giri. Time is over. Time is over. Time is over. Sundar Giri.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Actually, this formula which you have given us, it's wonderful formula actually. Because in every moment of the life, you know, there is the question comes this or that. We have to choose either to do this thing or that thing. You know, either to choose this or that. Either to eat this or that.
And what's the biggest
moment,
problem? And what's the biggest problem?
Yeah, the biggest problem is
The biggest problem is we don't
yeah.
choose. The biggest problem is we don't choose.
No, we choose, sir, but we are not able to choose the right one.
No. The biggest problem is the mind tells you this.
Yeah.
There is no this or that. The mind will tell that.
Yes. Because of that, we are not able to choose the right one.
Correct. Good. Tomorrow we continue. Will, last comment quickly. Good, Sundar. Well said. Quickly, Will, before we close.
Shivohang Sip, thanks for taking the call. I apologize, I've missed most of the call, so I've missed most of the comments. But my guess is that you could use the same idea using different words like right or wrong, good or bad, like that. Is that the same?
No. Because everything is not right or wrong. Everything is not good or bad. So the challenge is to be in a. I told you, you can say ye, wo. In what's the language? You can Pali, you can say this or that, whatever is in Pali. Or you can say in Nepali, or you can say it in Buddhist. You must always, you have to keep on. It's not about everything, it may not be right and wrong. But we have to choose between two things. This choice between A and B may not be right and wrong. It activates intellect. And intellect is activated in a state of consciousness. And consciousness is that state where the mind is no more. And when the mind is no more, you are enlightened.
Yes, sir.
So rest of it tomorrow. Time is over. With folded hands, I bow down to you.
Thank you, sir.